Arsenal are officially out of the title race, and everything started with them not signing a striker in the January transfer window. So that's why in today's video I'm gonna take over Arsenal and try to rebuild them on the best possible way by, of course, bringing a striker straight away in the first season. And looking into this squad, this is gonna be our main target for the first season. Other than that, we're gonna try to develop the Arsenal wonderkids, Ethan Nwaneri and Myles Lewis-Skelly, and hopefully with their help and with some players that we're gonna bring, we're gonna finally deliver the Premier League trophy to these Arsenal fans. And of course, we're gonna aim for the Champions League. So if you enjoy this type of videos, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and now let's begin the Arsenal rebuild. And this squad is looking super stacked, man. In the defense, we're looking really solid. I'm gonna start Myles Lewis-Skelly as much as possible, despite the fact that we do have Calafiori, who is of course overall better than Myles Lewis-Skelly, but come on, he is one of our academy players. In the midfield, we're also looking really solid with Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and of course Martin Odegaard. But maybe in this first transfer window, we're also gonna try to sign a new midfielder, and there were some rumors about one player. In the attack, we also look sensational, except of course the striker position. Currently we do have Kai Havertz, who I liked as an Arsenal fan, but I think we can do much better if we had a proper striker. These are our top 4 options for the striker position. Alexander Isak from Newcastle. He is an insane striker and I really want to bring him to Arsenal, but it's gonna be very expensive. Viktor Gyökeres is another good choice for the striker position. He's a little bit older than Alexander Isak. And on the other hand, we do have Benjamin Šeško, who is a very young striker. He's 80 overall, but I think we need someone with more experience to deliver us some big trophies. Ollie Watkins is another very good option, but we're gonna go for Alexander Isak, and we gave a lot of money for him. We gave Newcastle over 110 million, but this is Alexander Isak, man. He is worth every single euro that we gave Newcastle. What a superstar we're bringing to Arsenal. I really hope that with his performance and with his goals, we can win major trophies. But now we need to start clearing the club from some players that we're not gonna use, like Jorginho, Kieran Tierney, Zinchenko, and sadly Gabi Jesus, man. Now we do have Alexander Isak, and we don't need Gabi Jesus anymore. And we needed to sell all of these players to generate some money and to be able to sign a new midfielder, and we made nearly 100 million through these sales, which is insane. And with half of our budget, we signed Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. He's also heavily linked with a move to Arsenal next summer, so I reckon he's gonna be a really nice fit into this Arsenal team. Now when we purchase our main targets for the first season, we need to set up our tactics and of course assign our players to the roles that we want them to have. Our fullbacks are gonna have the false back role, which is the best suitable role for both of them. Ethan Nwaneri is gonna start as a left winger, and he's gonna have the inside forward role because I really want to help Isak as much as possible. He's gonna have the poacher role. Declan Rice is gonna be the perfect box-to-box midfielder, with Zubimendi being our new holding midfielder. I'm super excited to see how this team is gonna perform. I reckon we're ready to win the Premier League straight away, but let's see what's gonna happen in the first season. The biggest test is gonna be versus Manchester City, and look how Alexander Isak started his career at Arsenal. What a strike to give us the lead versus Manchester City. We need these big goals from our striker, and Alexander Isak delivered straight away. But sadly, at their home stadium, Manchester City didn't give up, and they equalized in the last seconds of that game. This was also what happened in real world. What a bad mistake in our defense, and we gave Manchester City the chance to come back. But this didn't affect our performance. We got a penalty versus Spurs, and of course we gave it to Alexander Isak, and what a strike. And thanks to this goal, we managed to win the game versus our biggest rival. Now we should use that as a momentum and perform really well in the Premier League. So let's see what's happening there. Well, after 23 games, we're second with only 3 points less than the first Manchester City, and our next game is gonna be versus them in front of our home fans. Come on, boys, we can beat Manchester City and take over their lead in the Premier League. But before that, look at the stats of Bukayo Saka. In 36 games, he scored 27 goals and assisted 8 times. Wow, these are sensational stats. Despite the goals versus the big teams, Alexander Isak scored only 12 goals in 36 games. I expect a better stat-wise performance from him, but maybe he's keeping his goals versus the big boys. But sadly, we didn't start the game versus Manchester City on the best possible way. We conceded a penalty, but David Raya was sensational in that moment. What a save versus Omar Mamouche. Maybe this will give us the momentum that we need to finally defeat them. Well, it didn't work that well. Omar Mamouche took revenge out of the missed penalty. And now Manchester City are leading. Can we come back in front of our home fans? Come on, boys, I do believe in us. Straight after we concede, we brought Gabriel Martinelli, and he delivered a beautiful ball to Alexander Isak, who didn't disappoint us yet again. What a strike to equalize versus Manchester City. Come on, boys, now we can definitely turn this game. And when we do have Bukayo Saka, we cannot give up. What a ball from Alexander Isak to him, and the finish from Bukayo was sensational. Now we're leading versus Manchester City, and this will definitely boost our chances of winning the Premier League. And look at us after 35 games. We're first with 3 points advantage to the second Manchester City, but we played one game more than them, and our next game is gonna be versus Liverpool, and this is a huge game for us. We need to defeat them, otherwise Manchester City can again take the lead. And we did have a really good chance of taking the lead just before the first half expired, but sadly we couldn't. Even Alexander Isak tried a bicycle shot. This could have been an insane goal, probably the goal of the season if he actually managed to score it, but sadly he didn't. In the 70th minute, we receive a great opportunity for a counter-attack, but Virgil van Dijk fouled Bukayo Saka, and he received a red card for it. But we didn't want a red card from Van Dijk. We want to beat Liverpool, but sadly in the remaining 20 minutes we couldn't manage to break them, and we finished this game 0-0. Maybe we borrow again our chances of winning the Premier League. But Manchester City borrowed this time. After 37 games, we're tied with them, but we do have a better goal difference, much better goal difference than them. And now our next opponent is gonna be Southampton, who now has Aaron Ramsdale. So if we beat them, we're gonna leave the trophy in front of their fans, which is a little bit sad because I really wanted our fans to see it, but come on, it doesn't matter as long as we actually win the Premier League. Also, our boys are developing really well. Bukayo Saka is now 90 overall, Alexander Isak 89 overall. He now has 88 pace and 89 shooting. What a superstar we brought to Arsenal. Ethan Nwaneri is also progressing really well. He's now 79 overall. Lewis-Skelly 75 overall. Our defenders are insane, man. Gabriel 89 overall. William Saliba 89 overall. wow, we are ready to finally win the Premier League. Sadly, Barcelona knocked us out from the Champions League. They eliminated us in the round of a 16 3-2 on aggregate. But come on, this was not our main focus for this season. But for the next one, we're definitely aiming for the Champions League. And our star boy Bukayo Saka deserves a shot at the Champions League. Just look at this performance. 36 goals and 13 assists. Odegaard added 24 goals and 14 assists. Alexander Isak also a very solid performance by the end, man. 24 goals and 6 assists in his first season as an Arsenal player is a really nice performance. But now, can he deliver also the Premier League trophy to these fans? Come on, boys. And we started extremely well. What a beautiful attack we created, and Alexander Isak scored the winning goal. But we need to score more. We need to score more goals if we want to be secure that we're gonna win the Premier League. And Ethan Nwaneri received a great opportunity to double our lead, but sadly he missed it, man. Come on, we need to score a second. Maybe every single minute Southampton can score a goal. And in the 82nd minute they received their chance, but our goalkeeper David Raya saved us one more time. What a brilliant save, and thanks to this save we managed to win that game and finally be called Premier League champions. It took us only one season and the addition of Alexander Isak and of course Zubimendi. But look, Mikel Arteta, what could have been if you signed a new striker. But well, this is what is happening in FIFA at least. I really hope you enjoyed so far this video. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now let's begin the second season and try to win the Champions League. And for the second season, we do have unlimited amount of money, but looking into this squad, it's just so good, man. We don't need any major changes, but maybe we're gonna sign a backup of David Raya just in case something happened with him. And that's why we went for a very talented young Spanish goalkeeper in Juan Garcia from Espanyol. We gave them a lot of money for him, but I think he can be the perfect backup of David Raya. So let's begin simulating the second season and let's see if we can reach the Champions League final by the end of it. Well, the start is really promising. We finished first in the first stage of the competition. Then in the round of 16 we beat Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals we beat another great team, Inter Milan, this time 5-4 on aggregate, and now we're in the semi-finals and there we beat Manchester City 3-2 on aggregate. Wow, what a moment for us, man. We're getting closer and closer of lifting the Champions League, and there in the final we're gonna face Barcelona, the same team that eliminated us last year. I think it was in the round of 16, so now is our time to get a revenge from them. This time we won the Premier League quite comfortable with 9 points advantage to Manchester City. So we're starting to build something special at Arsenal. Also, we won the Carabao Cup by defeating West Ham 3-1 in the final. Wow, can we actually win the quadruple? Well, it's very, very possible. We also won the FA Cup by again defeating West Ham, this time 4-2 on penalties. So we can actually win the quadruple already in the second season. And if that doesn't deserve a like, what does? Well, maybe the team that we created. Ethan Nwaneri is now 83 overall and he has 84 pace and 87 dribbling. What a superstar we created. Also, Alexander Isak 92 overall. Bukayo Saka 92 overall. Julian Timber is 85 and he was sensational through the entire rebuild. Our two defenders, Saliba and Gabriel, what a monsters at the back. Declan Rice 91 overall. Look at Martin Odegaard 92 overall with 92 passing and 91 dribbling. He is insane midfielder. But look at the second season of Alexander Isak. He scored 42 goals and assisted 8 times in 65 games. What a performance from our superstar striker. Also, Bukayo Saka added 27 goals and 11 assists. Odegaard 22 goals and 15 assists. Man, the boys are shining, but now the biggest question is, can we win the quadruple by defeating Barcelona in the Champions League final? And this is also a repeat of the 2006 Champions League final. I think Barcelona is the best team to face in the Champions League final. Come on, boys, let's show them that we're the better team with the best players in the world. Oh, they do have Lamine Yamal, who is gonna face Myles Lewis-Skelly. What a tackle from our youngster. Come on, Ethan Nwaneri. Ooh, what a skill move here to beat Ronald Araujo. Alexander Isak. Oh, what a save. Yuri and Timber here versus Dani Olmo. Come on, Timber. Nice, Yuri and Timber. What a defender. And now what a ball here to Bukayo Saka. Maybe we can catch them here right now on the counter-attack to Alexander Isak. Oh, Isak. Come on, Alexander. What a goal from Alexander Isak. That's why we paid over 110 million for you. What a turn to beat the Barcelona defenders, and what a finish after that. I think it was with his left foot. Wow, this goal is gonna be remembered for a very, very long time. Come on, boys, we're getting closer and closer of completing the rebuild by winning the quadruple. Oh, big chance here for Robert Lewandowski. Nice. William Saliba with a huge mistake. What a mistake from William Saliba. You're one of the best defenders in the world and you make this type of a mistake. Ooh, now the game basically starts from the beginning. Look at Wojciech Szczesny. Why are you celebrating this goal, man? You're a former Arsenal boy. Ooh, Ethan Nwaneri here with a lot of free space. What are they doing, man? How are they letting Ethan Nwaneri so wide open? What a ball. What a ball to Bukayo Saka. And we're again taking the lead. And he hit them with the song celebration. Come on, boys. Now, I really hope that we're not gonna make any more stupid mistakes, but how Barca let Ethan Nwaneri so wide open? No one could have actually catch him. And of course, what a nice ball to Bukayo, who's never gonna miss from this situation. Again, Ethan Nwaneri here. Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan. Finish them, Ethan Nwaneri. What a save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. We're so much better than Barca. Oh, Bukayo Saka right now. Come on, boys. We need to score a third here and basically end their ambitions. What a ball. What a ball from Bukayo. Come on, Alexander Isak. It was a lucky goal, but we're gonna take that every day of the week. What a bad performance from the Barca defense, and Alexander Isak scored his second goal in this Champions League final. Now I think he's the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or by the end of this season. Ooh, big chance here for Barca, big chance here for Barcelona, but what a block from William Saliba. Well, he redeemed his mistake, and with that block, we won the quadruple with Arsenal. We won the Champions League versus Barca and we humiliated them in this final. What a performance from our boys. We fully deserve to win that game. I'm super proud of the team that we created, man. And the cherry of the cake was this game versus Barca. But now before we end the video, let's also check who won the Ballon d'Or. And as expected, Alexander Isak won his first ever Ballon d'Or. What a performance from our striker. What a signing he was for Arsenal. So this is gonna be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now I'm out and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.